So, you're saying you feel embarrassed. Why is that?
Well, if I have to spell it out, she can be rather obtuse, insensitive, and careless at times. She doesn't use discretion in most situations. It shows a lack of ambition, empathy.
And Taylor, how do you feel? Taylor?
Professor Mary Elizabeth Terrett.
Oh, was someone talking to me?
Yes, sorry. Professor Mary Elizabeth Terrett. What brings you in today?
Well, my brother led me to believe that he was joining me LARPing.
Tell me more.
I was a pawn in his game of deception, lied to for his selfish motivations.
I only did that because you were going on about how you hadn't been to a good old-fashioned LARPing session since Uncle Jimmy became Aunt Rita.
I miss Uncle Jimmy. This was his corset.
I'm gonna stop you right there. While I am Freudian at heart, I think you've allowed traumatic past events to cloud your present, ergo future. Move on. You have a bright future ahead of you. Embrace it. I realize that you are the sole survivor of your species, which is distasteful. I mean, an asteroid hits the Earth, kills everyone, and leaves you entirely unscathed? I mean, an asteroid, for Christ's sakes. Wham! All dead? Maybe you are a lost cause. Dr. Ashley Melvin's office. Dr. Ashley Melvin speaking.
Dr. Ashley Melvin, your next patient, the walrus, had to reschedule. Shall I swap him with the hippopotamus or tell the spider monkey with the identity disorder that he's free to come in?
Wait, how would a hippo dial a phone?
Never mind them. Where were we?
Okay, and if it's not a weeping angel or a Spartan demon hunter,
That doesn't exist.
then it's an anime character named Anna May. I want to run for city council. I have a reputation to uphold.
Always the politician. He lied to get me here. He dodges every question and he cheats in Monopoly.
Dr. Hornby, I'm having nightmares about her. Taylor has...
Professor Mary Elizabeth Terrett.
Yes, her too. Doctor, my anxiety is so high. I'm developing canker sores, acute cardiomyopathy, and an oily T-zone.
And he smells of soup. Potato leek.
But you're here because you love each other and you want to work on your relationship.
Exactly. How can we work on our relationship when I've been brought here under false pretenses?
Well said. Good communication is the key for any healthy relationship.
Sam.
Not now.
This is just like
No, don't say it.
the incident.
The incident.
The incident.
I don't understand. And I'm smarter than you, so that's saying a lot.
Randy, I've been sensing a lot of stress in your life recently. I mean, your hair is beginning to thin, your coffee intake is starting to skyrocket, and that vein in the bag under your left eye is starting to pulsate at a very rapid speed.
Just get to the point.
I'll offer you free therapy.
You only want me as your patient because your other one is extinct. So no, and I feel obliged to remind you, I work here.
No, it wouldn't be real. It would be training. You know, you'd be assisting me on a deeper level.
So I'm playing a character.
No. You'd be you, and I'd be me. And you'd be talking about your problems, your worries, your fears. All that good stuff. We really will dig deep.
Yeah, I'm still leaning towards no. You're not gonna fire me if I talk about you, my boss, are you?
Of course not. That wouldn't be professional. This will be exquisite. We really will dig deep.
All right. But no problems, no worries, and definitely no fears. You get annoyances, resentments, and, you know, the odd secret obsession about dancing in a boy band.
Excelente, Randito. You won't regret this.
No, already too much.
Huh?
Nope. Don't ever call me Randito.
Right.
And he came in the middle of my enchanted Wonderland birthday party and announced that he'd won class treasurer.
It was a big moment.
For me, you blew out the candles and put my crown on your
It
head.
was my crowning moment.
Good! You got it out. We're making progress. What I hear is you felt invalidated on your special day.
Maybe.
And you wanted to feel acknowledgement.
It was my first election.
Everyone needs to feel celebrated.
Time to celebrate. I've got my first patient.
I'm in session right now. We can talk about this later.
Right. Nice corset.
Right, where were we?
Acknowledgement.
Right, acknowledgement.
Why does Marco get to miss rehearsal 2 weeks in a row? No, I'm constantly covering for him. His choreography's always out of sync. Hang on.
Excuse me, I was wondering if I could request the gentleman for my future appointments. The lady has wit, but I feel the gentleman might serve me better.
Okay, you mean Ashley.
I mean the male. Sam?
No, that's the, woman. You mean Ashley.
Whomever the male fellow is.
Sure. Next week with the gentleman it is.
Thank you, kind sir. Good day.
You set them up for separate appointments next week?
Mm-hmm. She requested it.
Oh.
Don't worry, Ashley. We still love you.
It's Sam.